What's up, everyone? Today, we're going to do something a little different on the channel. You know those clickbait titles? I'm going to use one of those today. Hip Hop Head reacts to heavy metal, or Hip Hop Head reacts to In Flames Meet Your Maker. And let's see what happens. Maybe we can invite a new audience into this amazing community that we're building together. That being said, before we get started, let's watch the intro and then we'll get to the reaction. Let's go. All right, guys. In Flames comes highly recommended by a renowned musician, music engineer, recording studio owner, extraordinaire from Dubai, my boy Milton. He's the guy who mixed and mastered my group's our debut album and our only album so far. Just insanely talented human being. So I trust his ear. When he says it's good, it's probably good. That being said, In Flames, Meet Your Maker. I don't know what to expect. Here's a basic, I have a basic understanding of metal in general. I'm a fan of System of a Down. I grew up on Metallica, of course, like anyone who grew up in the 80s and 90s. And I had a friend of mine who always exposed me to all the, I guess, rock, metal, and some grunge stuff growing up. So the new age stuff I am completely not familiar with. So I probably stopped around System of a Down. And then prior to that, I guess Limp Bizkit is still on my playlist because I like it when I go to the gym. Anyway, enough about me. Let's watch In Flames. Hip Hop Head reacts to that. Let's go. I have no idea what to expect. See, that's a whole nother genre of how don't your vocal cords get destroyed? How, bro? How do you do it? That's a skill. That's a talent. All right, now let me just quickly get back to the reaction. Now, I sometimes have a lot of trouble understanding the lyrics when I hear these like really raspy, screamy vocals. It's hard for me, layman here. But in terms of the riffs, the guitar riffs, the drum pattern, the breakdown, the build-up, it was instantly I was like, it just got me. So I appreciate that kind of metal. Like, to me, I would gravitate to this. Like I said, I love System of a Down, but I would always gravitate to they have the breakdown and then they really build it up. And then that's when I would be like, okay, now I want to hear this shit. Anyway, let's keep going. This is dope. I'm going to go back a little bit.
Your maker, say something that makes sense. These are your last words, so make them worth the wait. Meet your maker, it's time to set things straight. These are your last words, so make them count, or it's too late. In time we all disappear.
Yo, how did you go from that rah to the really nice melodic vocals? That's talent. That's crazy. So okay, so Meet Your Maker, make your peace with it before you disappear or some shit. Hang on, let me go back.
Maker, it's time to set things straight.
Set things straight.
These are your last words, so make them count.
These are your last words, so make them count. Okay, sweet, dope.
Or it's too late. In time we all disappear. The countdown has begun. At the end of the masquerade, your time's up now, there's hell to pay. It's only down from here.
It's only down from here. There's hell to pay. The countdown has begun. I guess we're all gonna die, meet your maker. You gotta go there or there, depending on what you've done, I guess. All right, let's keep going.
At the end of the masquerade, your time's up now, there's hell to pay. It's only down from here. You think you had a choice, but there's no other way. Meet your makers, you receive the final key. These are your last words. Are you ready to see what lies beneath? Meet your makers, everything else is dead. This is the final moment. All is done, all is said.
This is your final moment. All is done. All is said. I have a feeling they're gonna make my head explode right now with some crazy breakdown or something. Okay, so it's a sort of like a warning song. You know, make peace with all your shit because it's going down. Like game over, bro. Musically, I'm really enjoying it. And when they broke into the chorus where it was more singing and less screamy, it almost sounds like it's shifted genres for a second because this is super heavy and then that becomes more. I'm not a professional. I don't know how to compare it, but something more accessible to a wider audience. But this part over here, so it's kind of like taking you on a trip. You know, it's like build you up, calm you down. All right, let's take you back up. Oh, you're going back down real slow. Now we're gonna build you up again, and it's like sort of like a roller coaster. It's really cool. I enjoyed it. Let's keep going.
Everything else is dead. This is the final moment. All is done, all is said. In time we all disappear. But surely the countdown has begun. At the end of the masquerade, your time's up now, there's hell to pay. It's only down from here. You think you had a choice, but there's no other way.
Okay, what did he say there? I can't catch it. The second time I'm trying to catch it, I can't catch the last line in the chorus when he gets a bit back to screamy after singing. Hang on.
It's only down from here.
It's only down from here.
You think you had a choice, but there's no other way. Meet your maker, say something now.
That little guitar solo that Homeboy was doing, that sounds like something I would have heard in the 80s in rock music, you know? I haven't heard that much. I don't know much, so I haven't heard it. I'm sure it's there, but that was kind of cool and a nice break. That's the thing I like about heavy metal and rock music in general. It's that unlike hip hop is so structured, right? It's just a pattern and it's essentially like a loop. And then, of course, depending on the producer, they sometimes get a bit more creative and intricate with it. But because it's an actual band playing things, there's a shift in tempo, the shift in melodies and keys, and it's much more dramatic here than it is in my neck of the woods. Oh, sorry, my phone's making funny sounds. Yeah, so that's the thing I enjoy with rock music is that it's never repetitive in that sense. But let's see what they do now because he killed it. Like that was just pure skills. I do not know my way around a guitar. I've tried to learn every once in a while. I just don't have the patience. I'm only good at one thing, and that's usually just involves just going blah, blah, blah all day. Anyway, let's keep going.
Say something that makes sense. These are your last words, so make them worth the wait. At the end of the masquerade, your time's up now, there's hell to pay. It's only down from here. You think you have a choice, but there's no other way.
Jesus Christ. Whoa. All right. This video was released 2 weeks ago, has 1.4 million views. So clearly it's connecting with people. It's trending for music. I really enjoyed it. I could do with more of the just the music even. I don't even need vocals because it's so good. One of the things that always intrigues me is the drummers, right? Obviously, the bass, the lead guitar, the other guitarists, I don't know what they call the different positions they play, and the lead vocals. But the drums, for me, because hip-hop is like just so drum-focused, so I tend to like zone in on the drums. And he's got those pedals. I assumed he had two drum pad thingamajigs, whatever you call it. I have no idea. But he had two pedals and he was like, that always impresses me. Like, how do you do that and stay on beat and break it down and then slow down and speed up again? It's incredible. So the amount of work that goes into actual performance is incredible. Now, in terms of a music video, like visually, it was fine. Nothing spectacular beyond like seeing like a live band performing live. Some of the camera angles were really cool. The way they swooped in and out and on and around and it moved faster and slower and so on. That's kind of cool. I was hoping for some other something visual to be interesting, but hey, the focus is the band, the focus is the music, the focus is them actually playing the music. That's kind of cool. Shout out to Milton for the recommendation. In Flames, what else should I check out from these guys? I'm sure there's a giant history of music that I have no idea about, but that's perfectly fine. Something new for the channel. Do you guys enjoy this kind of content? If you do, well, consider subscribing, consider leaving a comment, hit that like button. And if you really enjoy the content on this channel, consider leaving a super thanks. Much appreciated. Mwah. Thank you so much. All right. What should we do next? More In Flames, more metal, back to rap, back to hip hop, back to some real like old school stuff. What do you guys want to see? Let me know in the comments below. But until I see you next time, peace, love, take care of yourselves, and you know what to do.